This is the most frequently asked question, that what is the difference between method overloading and method overriding? And it is important because it is asked in various types of interviews and viva. So let's begin by understanding with the first point what they are. So simply, if we talk about method overloading, in method overloading we create two different methods in the same class but with different parameters or different number of parameters. Like this, look at here, I have a method named talk and parameter is given formal. It has a different type of definition and one more method with the same name but this time a different parameter. This time I'll use casual and give a different definition in the same class. Let's say class name behavior. Okay. So simply you can understand that in method overloading we create two different methods with the same name but with different parameters. But why do we do this? So the answer is to make our program more readable. Now what's this? Let's understand it by an example. There are two different methods of name talk created in her mind, and when you or someone, a stranger, talked to her, she replied with hi Mr. Anand, I'm fine. And when I talk to her, I mean with the different parameters. Suppose I am the beloved of her, so when I talk to her she will reply with hi man, you know what happened today, this blah 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 blah, and I will reply with simply acha theek. So this is the difference. We are calling the same method but with the different parameters, it works differently. Understand? So this is method overloading, and the reason why we do method overloading is simple: to make a program more readable or to increase the readability of program. On the other hand, we have method overriding. What is it and why do we do it? Okay, so the very first answer, what is overriding, is we simply create more than one method with the same name, like this. But now listen, what is the difference? The difference is we are creating two different methods but with the same parameters. Here the parameters are different but here parameters will be the same. Let's understand. There is a method class, let's say father, and there are some methods, let's say home and car, and there is a class which is son. Okay, now look at there is a class named father having the two different properties or let's say methods, home and car. Now his son will inherit all his properties, all his methods. So we will simply use their keyword extends and the name of parent class father. Okay, but now this son or this child doesn't have any problem with the home that is given by his father, but he has some issue with the car and he wants to purchase his new car. So now what he will do, he will just simply rewrite this method or replace this method car, but here the definition will be different. Okay, here is definition number 1 and here definition number 2. Okay, so look at there and listen to me. In method overriding we create two different methods but with the same name and also with the same parameter. Here the parameter is blank and here is also blank. I mean there is the same parameter in both the methods and also there is same name in both the methods, but the definitions are different. So let's talk about difference number 2, that where can we achieve these things. Okay, so if we talk about method overloading, it can be achieved in the same class. In method overriding we can achieve it in two different classes, but in these classes there is a relationship which is so called is a relationship, or you can say there is an inheritance relationship between these classes. Okay. Difference number 3. In method overloading, parameters or arguments are same. Now, in method overloading, parameters or arguments, this is called parameter, and it is also called argument. Okay. So in method overloading, we give two different parameters to both the classes, and if we have created one more method, then we will give one more different parameter to the third method. Okay. So there is a different parameters are given, and in method overriding, parameters are same. Now let's talk about difference number 4. Method overloading. Yes, this. It is an example of compile time polymorphism, whereas method overriding is an example of runtime polymorphism. But what is polymorphism? So we will talk about it in our another video. Till now you can just remember this thing, that method overloading means compile time polymorphism, whereas method overriding means runtime polymorphism. Okay. Difference number 5, which is of return time. Okay. Here we declared these methods without any return type. Okay. And you know, return type is a must thing. We have to give a return type to our methods. So here let's say return type is void, and here also void. Void means our method will return nothing. So the fifth difference is, in method overloading we can give different return types, but in method overriding we cannot give different return types. Okay. It matters that what return type is given. It matters that how likes will I get on my this video, because your likes inspires me to make more videos like this. So please like this video, and we will talk about polymorphism in our next video. Till that, Jai Hind and take care.